As fight week for UFC 309 approaches, I'm so excited. I want to talk about the main event. Now, there's so much talk throughout all of MMA media, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it, uh, mostly centering around Jon Jones and Stipe. Uh, Most notably, Stipe and his conditioning and, you know, what it means for him to fight Jon Jones, especially now of all times. Um, and, I want to revisit some common things being said. One, Stipe's too old. He doesn't deserve it. Jones should just fight Tom Aspinall. Look, I hope Jon fights Tom Aspinall too. Maybe 3/4 of me hopes that. A quarter of me hopes that Jon Jones retires because I really feel like for Jones to retire now can definitely um, concretely like place him as the UFC GOAT, in my opinion at least. Looking at his track record, what he's done, and finishing at this note, or on this note, I think that's enough to really call it, man. Yes, beating Tom would also solidify that, but it doesn't fucking matter. Jones is old, okay? He's great. He's still dangerous and deadly and smart, but he's old. He's getting up there in age, especially for the fight game. And he's fighting a young gun in Tom Aspinall, or he would fight a young gun in Tom Aspinall. And people are saying Jon's ducking and this and that. Jon never ducked fucking anybody, okay? We're talking about the guy that fucking destroyed Shogun Rua, a dangerous Shogun Rua, a guy that also destroyed a dangerous Lyoto Machida. For the New Age fans, those are some really legendary names of the UFC and of the fight game in general, okay? And Jones went through them like a fucking rock through tissue. And that's the fucking facts. Jones is the GOAT. And he's fighting Stipe, and Stipe is the GOAT of heavyweight. Stipe has been knocking heavyweight heads left and right, and the best of them too. And he definitely, I believe, is the heavyweight GOAT above Ngannou. Ngannou, who I still respect, and I think he did make the right move with the whole fucking UFC leave for boxing and shit. I respect Ngannou, but Stipe is the heavyweight GOAT. And Jones is fighting Stipe for the right to call himself the heavyweight GOAT. And I think it's an honorable fight. I think it's a fun fight. And I think it's an underrated fight. It's underrated because so many fucking people are talking about this fight like it's a Tony Ferguson charity match. A Tony Ferguson charity match against, who would I put? Like Tony Ferguson now, okay? Like a 41-year-old Tony Ferguson match against Conor McGregor in his prime. Or no. A 41 Tony Ferguson match, a 41-year-old Tony Ferguson match against Khabib in his prime. There you go. That's what people are talking about this fight as. As if Stipe has no chance. He's old. He's done. Jones is just doing this shit to stroke his ego and leave. That's not the case. Stipe is dangerous, okay? Yes, he spent so fucking long outside the cage, and yes, he's old. It doesn't matter. He's a really, really, really good fighter. And he's put big names away. And he's looking to put Jones's name away too. He's looking to put Jones away. And he just might. I don't know. I don't hold the fucking, I don't hold a glass ball. I don't hold the answers, to questions about the future. I don't hold any of that. I can just give you my opinion and what I think, how I think the fight will turn out, what I think will happen. And what I think will happen is what I've been saying. I think Jones will win. I don't think Jones will knock Stipe out. I think Jones will have to really, dogfight his way into the clinch. Or maybe dogfight his way into a successful takedown, bring Stipe to the ground, and just fight tirelessly from there. And then maybe, just maybe, Jones will be able to secure a submission and submit Stipe. I don't see the fight really going any other way. It could go to Jones via decision, but I think Stipe's striking will be really good. I think Stipe will be able to hang with Jones on the feet. And I think what Jones has to do is utilize a lot of different sneaky movements to bring this fight to the ground. And just do Stipe like he did Cyril. And I know you can't really do Stipe like you did Cyril because Stipe has ground game. But what I'm saying is Jones has to grapple. He has to get to the grappling, and he's got to excel from there. And what I see is a late submission in that fight, probably round 4 or 5. Jones submits Stipe. He gets the back, he works in a near submission, and just cranks. And he's able to just submit Stipe from there. I think it's written in the fucking stars, okay? I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Stipe, like I said, will come out really good on the feet. Jones will be good on the feet as well, but the difference maker is going to be what happens on the ground, and Jones is going to be the one to initiate that and bring the fight to the ground and just excel. Stipe will be knowledgeable, of course, but like I said, Jones, he finds ways. He's going to find a way to take the back. He's going to find a way to get a near submission locked in and then crank on that without it fully being in to submit Stipe. It's what's going to happen. I'm excited for it. I was so excited. I wanted to talk about this fight today, so that's what I did. I chose to talk about this topic today because fight week is so damn close now. It's coming up, and then we've got a very exciting build-up to a very huge UFC fight at Madison Square Garden, where the UFC GOAT is fighting the UFC heavyweight GOAT, and we'll see who wins. Call it glazing, call it whatever the fuck you want. Yes, I am a Jon Jones fan. No, I don't approve of what Jon Jones does or stands for outside of the octagon, but inside, he is the best fighter to ever fight ever on the fucking face of the planet Earth. He is. He's knowledgeable, he's dangerous, he's deadly, and he fights. It's not tennis, it's not basketball, it's not fucking, competitive bowling and baseball where we just count the points and everybody cheers and you hit the bat and, look, respect to all those sports because it takes real athletes to do those sports well, but fighting is different. It's nasty, it's bloody, it's dark. Somebody gets their ass knocked out. Elbows are broken, faces are broken, things are bruised, things are cut, things are scraped. Because it's fighting, it's ugly, but it's also in the DNA of each and every one of you guys and me. And Dana said it really well. I'm not going to quote him, but he did say a little quote about it that was really well put. And that's what makes the UFC so interesting and should make it so interesting to all human beings alike. But either way, you let me know what you think. I look forward to this fight, and I really, really want to see who comes out on top, and I just want to see Jones step out. If it's the last time, then the last time I want to see him step out, because he is maybe considering retirement. I think he will retire. Like I said, I think Jones will retire. I think Stipe retires as well. But I'm excited to see Jones step out into the octagon again. I really, really love it when he does. I was really excited when I saw Jones fight Stipe, man. When I saw Jones fight Cyril. When Jones stepped out to fight Cyril, I was screaming, man. It was so cool. And even now in his custom shorts, man. Have you seen those custom shorts, bro? Fuck, man. They got the goat on it. They got the sign of the cross on it. It looks cool as shit. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I'm very, very, very fucking excited. But let's see where it goes, okay? So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Subscribe to my channel. But most importantly, you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you're subscribed. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next.